What's going on, guys? So I just want to get my thanks out of the way in the beginning of this video for everything. So if you don't want to listen to me talk, then go to the time that's going to be somewhere here on screen. But first of all, I just want to thank all of you guys for the support on my last video, the Garrett Jenner parody video. It did amazing. It got 1,000 views the first night, which has never happened to me before. Usually my videos get about 200 views the first night, and when it hit 300 views, I was pretty happy. And then eventually by the end of the night, 1,000 views, which was crazy to me. Now at the time I'm filming this, it has about 2.5 thousand views, and obviously it's probably not a big deal to you guys. I've had videos do way better than that and get up to 12,000 views, but my most viewed video with 12,000 views has only 200 some likes. But the Garrett Jenner parody video that has only 2.5 thousand views has over 400 likes, so I can't thank you guys enough for that. Now obviously if you guys watched that video, you know I was telling you guys over and over to tag him on Instagram, and the goal was to get Garrett to watch the video. Well, if you guys didn't know already, Garrett did watch the video, and he actually shouted it out on his Instagram story and his Snapchat story. And it's all thanks to you guys, and it all started because I shouted out the video on my Instagram, and I usually only do that for the videos that I think are relatively better than my other uploads. And I told you guys to tag him on that post, and within about 7 or 8 of you guys tagging him, he liked the post. So that's when I was like, okay, you guys don't have to tell him anymore. Obviously I got his attention and he knows that I made a parody about him, but I wasn't sure if he watched it yet. And then about an hour later, I got a notification saying that Garrett Jenner mentioned me in his Instagram story. So obviously I just stopped what I was doing at the moment to go see what he tagged me in. Obviously I knew it was about the parody, and to my surprise it was a shout out, and he also shouted me out on his Snapchat story. So shout out to Garrett Jenner. Also, he followed me and told me that it was the funniest video he's seen in a long time, and he commented. If you guys didn't see his comment, it got like 100 likes on my last video, so go watch that video if you haven't seen it already. But he actually said he subscribed to me. So Garrett, if you're watching this right now, hit me up, you know, let's skate. So again, can't thank you guys enough, and also big shout out to Garrett Jenner. Obviously I gained about 100 subs just from those shout outs, and that's pretty cool because I'm about 10 subs away from 2,100, which leads me to the next thing that I wanted to thank you guys about. Thank you all for 2,000 subscribers. And hold on, before you ask, yes, the giveaways are coming, the special videos, all that, probably about next week, so please be patient. My next few videos that I have planned are, one, an Outsider unboxing, because I'm finally getting some decks from Outsider. I know a lot of you have been wondering and asking me if I still ride for Outsider skateboards, and yes, I 100% do. And then I'm going to be doing a revisiting my old childhood skate spots part 2, because you guys really seem to like the first one. And then after that, probably a setup video with one of my new Outsider boards, and then after that, that's when the special videos will start, so be on the lookout for those. And a quick little update about my injury. If you didn't know, I did the splits a couple weeks ago in Las Vegas trying to ollie a semi-truck to street gap, and as a lot of you guys probably know, I said I wasn't going to skate on it, and then I kept skating, made it worse, and I said I was going to take it easy, but I've still been jumping down stairs. But I haven't jumped down anything bigger than probably a 6 stair, so I guess you could say I've been controlling it a little. Haven't jumped down anything too big, but yeah, I guess you could say I am still taking it easy. But I'm going to go to the skate park right now, Fillmore Park, so I will see you guys there to film the rest of this video. Alright guys, I'm back here at the skate park, and today I'm going to be talking about 5 skateboard tricks that nobody likes. Now obviously I can't speak here for everybody because everybody has different opinions on tricks, but I'm just going to be talking about the tricks that are labeled uncool in skateboarding by probably only like 50%, but it's just become such a big thing. These aren't even all the tricks, this is only 5 of them. I'll do a part 2 if you guys want me to. Let me know in the comments below. The first trick that I'm going to be talking about today is pressure flips, and yes, you guys guessed it, you probably knew this trick was going to be on the list because nobody likes this trick. I personally like this trick, so I'm speaking for the 50% that I was talking about earlier. But I have 2 theories on why some people don't like this trick. The first one is simply because they can't do them, and because people do them on them in games of skate. Now I personally only do pressure flips in games of skate when either I know the person, or if they're doing kind of circus tricks like sex changes or pressure flips. We'll get into sex changes in a minute, but those type of tricks. And the second reason why some people don't like pressure flips is because skateboarding has evolved from flicking your trick and catching it in the air and bringing it down, and pressure flips are all on the back foot and there's no flick involved in the trick. It's just all on your back foot, but you still catch the trick. But that's why I have the other theory about the games of skate and they can't do them. The second trick that I'm going to be talking about is not just one specific trick, but it's a whole category of them, and that is late flips slash late shoves. And this one might surprise a lot of you because you might think, wow, late flips are really, really cool. I'll never be able to do them. They're such a hard trick. But some people think otherwise. This also falls under the category of not flipping your trick and catching it, because late flips, usually you do them at the peak of your ollie or kick flip, whatever you want to do them after, and then you flip it down, which is also frowned upon in skateboarding when you flip your tricks down. And then usually you don't catch late flips, but there are some people that catch late flips and late shoves. Now I personally, as you guys know, love late flips and late shoves. I can't do a whole lot of them, but I do them a lot, and I personally like all sorts of skateboarding tricks. Skateboarding tricks to me are skateboarding tricks as long as you're having fun. Now I don't do my late flips like this, but there are a bunch of people who could ollie and then actually flick their late flip, which I wish I could do them like that, but sadly I just flick down. I'll admit it, I just flick my late flips down. The third trick on my list is no complies, and no complies are frowned upon in skateboarding because you put your foot down, so some people think they're not actual skateboarding tricks, but like I said, skateboarding tricks are skateboarding tricks as long as you're having fun on a board. Nah, I'm just kidding. If you do no complies, we cannot be friends. Totally kidding. You guys know that I do no complies as well. I did it a couple videos ago for the whole session because I couldn't skate, so I was just skating flat ground. I only do no complies on flat ground. Don't do them in games of skate, obviously. But this is another crazy thing to me. When people do them upstairs, like up a 7 stair, up a 6 stair, any amount of stairs, I can't even do it up a curb, just a normal no comply. I will never be able to do that, so that is always gonna be crazy to me. My friend Kaval actually does them upstairs really, really good. He's the only one that I know pretty much that does them up big sets of stairs, so go follow him at Tommy Lokes. And the fourth trick on my list is sex changes. Any type of sex changes are usually frowned upon now in skateboarding because they've become trendy and so many people are doing them, but I like when people do them with style. Usually the kick flips, they catch them and then they do the late sex change. I love those. I'll never be able to do those. I've tried them, but I can't do them. That's one of the reasons why I think people don't like them, as well as doing them in games of skate along with the pressure flips, and it's just kind of a dirty trick, I guess. Fun fact, I actually learned kickflip sex change before regular kickflips, and I learned varial flips before regular kickflips. Which leads me on to the last trick on my list, varial flips, which this one is really controversial. I personally like varial flips, but it's hard to make them look good when you do them downstairs. A lot of people say they don't like varial flips because it's the lower version of a tray flip and it takes less skill, which doesn't make sense because people don't say that about varial heels compared to laser flips. Another reason why I think varial flips get a lot of hate is because, just like me, varial flips are kind of one of the first flip tricks that you learn if you're like me before a kick flip or heel flip. But like I said 2 times already, skateboarding tricks to me are skateboarding tricks as long as you're having fun. All the tricks I listed in this video, I do every once in a while. And now I've talked about these 5 tricks, let's get some real skateboarding tricks here at the park. Alright, well that nose grind, that front side nose grind on that hubba, it took way longer than you guys probably think. I'm pretty sure I'm only going to put in a few tries, but it took like 15 to 20 minutes. And I didn't even like how it came out. When I popped out, the board started flipping, but I didn't tic-tac or anything, so I kept it. I don't know what the plans are right now. I was supposed to go watch Jose at his volleyball game and Ivan, but I don't know if I'm still going. Whatever I end up doing, I will take you guys along with me, so I'll see you guys in the next clip, hopefully somewhere exciting. Alright, so it turns out I am going to Piru today because it's always a good session in Piru. But right now I'm at this little 3-stair and I'm going to set a timer for 3 minutes, I think, because I think this place is open and they kick you out after a few minutes. But I'm going to see how many tricks I can do, but it can be ollies and 180s. The board has to leave my feet, but it doesn't have to be flip tricks. So it could be like pop shove-its, big spins, stuff like that, and see how many I could do in 3 minutes because it's a 3-stair. I don't care if it's clean. I have 20 seconds, last try. I'm gonna redo the tray flip though. I will see you guys in Piru. I'm out of breath just from like what, 6 tricks? I don't know, the number of tricks will be on screen. I'll see you guys in Piru. Alright guys, I'm here in Piru, just about to the skate park. It's right over there. I don't know how much I'm gonna film on my camera because I'm gonna try to get something for Instagram with everyone. So go follow me on Instagram at Bryan.Arnett. It'll be on screen. And yeah, probably when the lights turn on, I'll film on my camera. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, it's the next day and I'm ending the vlog here, so thank you guys for watching, staying till the end. I tried skating a little bit more in this video, which resulted in me injuring my back, but I don't care, I did it for you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for videos almost every other day, and I'll see you guys in 2 or 3 days for a new video.